Hello, fellow gamers. This is Jason with GXP. We are going to be talking about Savage Survival today, and I'm setting up a tile trade zone. Why? Because we're a young continent, we are just entering into our war phases, and everyone that is interested needs to understand how to use their troops for attacking and defending. It's going to be important as we move into EOC and with other wartime strategies. So let's jump right into it. Here we go. In your clan, you can't fight amongst yourselves, so it's really hard to practice. So you got to search out all over the continent people that are not within NAP. NAP, if you don't know, is a non-attack pact. So basically, the clans that build up and grow and get strong have pacts. Outside of that pact are those that are attackable. Once you've kind of been in the continent for a while and the server's up and running, you're not going to have a ton of options for practicing your attacks. That's why a tile trade zone makes all sense. Now, I've established a tile trade zone right here. And this is where the alliance between clans can come together, and it's a pre-permissioned base. If you set a tile in this area, you can expect to be attacked. If there's a tile, you're free to attack it. So that's why it's called a tile trading zone. So once the tile trade zone's established, you don't necessarily have to port into that area, but I'm just going to go through the whole process. All right. Once I'm there, I'm just going to pick a spot and I'm going to occupy it. What I want to do is I want to send my strongest from my main account to then use my other account, which is my farm account, to test its troops against this one. So the formation that I'm setting up as the occupier will be my Great T-Rex, my Tiger, and my Gilded Rex. These are the strongest beasts that I have, and I want to configure them so I can test them out when being attacked. I'm running T9 Riders, I'm running T8 Warriors, I'm running T8 Vanguard, and I'm running T8 Honor Marauders. Plus, I'm protecting all of those with the T7 Guardians. I am maxed out at 191k in my troop capacity and my 1.3, almost 1.4 million in strength. So let me go ahead and set the tile to occupy in the trade zone. When you don't have the resources that you need, the shop area is important. So in the clan market, you can buy resources. Now in the glory shop, you have also that area right there. So clan teleport, random teleport, advanced teleport in the glory shop, or always you can buy them with gems. When you're doing gems, there's no discounts. That's why you want the VIP or you clan mark. I'm just going to go ahead and buy one right out of here. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and teleport in. If you have any red squares in your teleport, you cannot land in that area. You have to find green square corners to be able to drop your teleport. If you're not finding space and there's monsters in that area, kill those monsters, get your space. The very first thing you want to do is you want to scout. You don't want to just blindly send your troops in and massacre them. So once you scout, you get a scouting report. The better you upgrade your watchtower, the better this detail of information will be. If you expand it, it will tell you right here, beast level, the star rating, and it will tell you what all is configured. The things that I really want to showcase is when you are about to attack, you want to make sure certain things are in place. Your healer huts are very important. The combined amount that both healer huts have available, so the 166k is my max capacity for how many troops I can put in their wounded. If I were to run a 191k formation against that tile and lose them all, I would actually lose the amount of troops that are over the 166k here. That's bad. So when I'm configuring my attack, I don't want to go way over what my cap is. Let me just take a quick look at setting up an attack. Right now, I have 137,000 troops that are in this formation. I could send them all, but that also means that I will most likely lose a lot of my troops. So I'm just gonna do a quick select and deselect everything. And I'm gonna bring back the ones I wanted. And that puts me at 64,000 troops, okay? I feel that that's a decent test to see what's gonna happen, and it will not fill the capacity of my healer huts, and it will kind of show me how they're doing against the style of troops in that tile. So here we go, I'm gonna send them now. So they've reached the tile. I now have a battle report. My 60,000 troops went up against the 191,000. I only killed almost 6,000, where the defender killed basically all. Now, you can see right here, this is the glory points. Anytime you get glory for attacking or defending. So the glory points of me attacking, I got 81,000. The defender got 376,000. So as you can see, a fairly decent rundown of who's doing what and how it's all working. That is a tile trade zone, setting the tile and attacking the tile and looking at the results. Now let's go into glory point. If you go into your shops and you go into glory, this is the section where those points you just earned can be used. When you start producing a lot of glory points, you will accumulate to a certain level where you're buying this out every week. Glory points will cap at 5 million. And every week when it goes to reset, anything over 5 million will be lost. So make sure you're using them. If you've bought the entire store out, buy all the resources you need to bring you under 5 million. Quick tip, war buffs. Inside the clan, you get war buff. All those points you accumulate from that contribution gives you access to these buffs, important for war. Now, the next part I want to go into is your healer huts. At the end of the day, it comes down to troop management. Inside my healer hut, I now have 60,000 troops that I have to heal. As you see, it's 1 day and 14 hours of healing. If I just push that button, it's going to take way too long. This is where being a part of a clan and having active clan members will help you mitigate your losses from battle. So I'm going to create batches where I'm not trying to heal them all. I'm trying to heal a 2-hour, 3-hour, 4-hour window of troops, and I'm going to ask for help. So these healing hands that pop up is when someone needs help, you just click that. So if we go in here and look at my speed ups, you can see right here, healing hands, there's been one person help me, making it a shorter time for me to heal. The more active the clan members are, the faster I will regain the troops I've lost. Please, during specific wartime efforts, be active and help your clan members keep their troops on the battlefield. Be mindful that this is a training effort. Do it wisely so you're not losing troops. Be wise, manage your troops, learn how to get the best performance out of them. Please subscribe. Jason with JXP. Hopefully this was helpful. I will see you in the next video.